Hello, Digidestins. This is Kyle D, better known as Ride My Avatar, and today we're going to bring you another deck profile. Today is kind of something that Yellow's new Domination's little fun deck coming out of the woodworks. I gotta say, it was really not consistent last set, but with the introduction of Pulsemon promo, a few other ones, Mastemon Yellow is just really good because of the Peter Tinkled combo. Being able to take on Yellow security control with not even breaking a sweat, because being able to call out 3 Mons in a turn is just devastating, even up to 4 Mons, just because your deck can do that. So let's dive right in, guys, and let's see what we can do, right? Let's see. So first off, let's go over some of the key babies. So first off, we play 4 Upamons that are if you have 3 or fewer security cards, trigger draw 1. So again, we like this card a lot. Again, not many babies kind of just give us draw power, and I love that Upamon does. And next we do play the 1 Coromon. So if you have 3 or fewer security, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 1000 DP. Not bad. It's probably the best backup. I mean, you could play the one for gets the 5000 if you have 5 or more security, draw a card. Again, I don't see benefit in it. It's not bad. You could always play it. Next, let's talk about, here's a one of we play Lucemon. You could play the Petermon promo in this deck. The Petermon promo is really nice, but I feel like Lucemon might be just a little bit better. So while you have 10 or fewer security cards in your trash, when playing this card from your hand, reduce the play costs by 8, recovery on play, recovery 1, and all turns. If this Digimon can only Digivolve into Digimon with Lucemon in the name, make sure you pick up a playset of this, just in case, because set 7 will be probably taking on it with the bulls with the horn on that. So definitely let's get to another 4 of. We play Tinkermon, because again, Tinkermon is super important in this deck. Again, being able to be cheated with Petermon is just so important. It just spam it out. You get Mastemon brings out Petermon and then brings out Tinkermon for free. Congratulations. Even hard playing Petermon early on, and while you have a Tinkermon, means you're just plussing for no reason. Being able to do the nuts you do is just super important. Next, we play 4 Salamons, because Salamon's are really nice. You might be wondering, why Salamon's so nice? Well, being able to pretty much do what it needs to by being the Digimon that's on deletion, pretty much recovery 1 if you're at 3 or fewer, really does help out, because again, deleting itself for most of the time for being a 2k, swinging into your opponent's security, you're plussing 1 for another turn, just really does help out in the long run. Next, we play 3 Bushy Agumon, because again, what's really nice is Mastemon can bring out Bushy Agumon for absolutely nothing. But it has a based rush skill. So being able to rush your opponent just really does mean sometimes being able to go wide and then swing in, take out opponent's security that you weren't meant to win with, just sometimes is really good. Next, we do play a playset of 4 Pulsemon, because Pulsemon's really good. Being able to, when played, if you have 3 or fewer security, draw a card, or if you're at 3, draw if you're at 3 or more. If you're at 3 or fewer security, gain a memory. Being able to make it so that it's, if you're at 3, which this deck loves sweet spotting at 3, you will recover that. You'll gain advantage from the draw and then from the memory. So again, you're not hating doing that. And here is the other card that we always like, Petermon. Petermon is the reason why this deck gets really crazy. So on play, you may play 1 Tinkermon from your hand or recycling bin without paying its memory cost. So being able to cheat in Mons for absolutely nothing is really good. And being a 5 cost to do that is just even more devastating. Next, we do play Gatomon. So during your opponent's turn, if you have a purple Digimon, which is our Mastemon, in play, this Digimon gains blocker. On play, if you have 3 or fewer security cards, trigger recovery 1. Again, Mastemon, if you needed to get a blocker out, Gatomon's your answer. Gatomon will come out with Mastemon, have security plus recovery plus 1. Again, you aren't losing any advantage with Gatomon. So I play it at 2. I think 2's the sweet spot. I don't think more. I think it gets too cloggy at more because you can't always, you want to grab Petermon for the Tinkle play, but Gatomon's a really nice on play as well. Then we have Podomon. So Podomon is basically Angemon's cousin here. So it's a blocker at 1 cost evolution. Really self-explanatory. I don't think I need to explain too much about that. Next, we do play, and that's all for our champion lines. We will now go over our ultimates. So we play 3 War Growlmon. War Growlmon's really nice because main effect is Digiburst 2 to basically have one of your opponent's Digimon get minus 4,000 DP, killing off most things. And then while you have 3 or fewer security, this Digimon gets plus 1,000 DP, being able to swing in comfortably. Next, we play 3 Angelwomon. Now, you might be wondering why we play this Angelwomon. So, her main effect on Digivolution, when your opponent's Digimon gets nice security attack 2, which can survive a turn. And then, if you have 3 or fewer security cards, you may play 1 yellow level 3 Digimon from your hand without paying its memory cost. Really nice because you can cheat in Lucemon, you can cheat in Rush Agumon, you can cheat in the Pulsemon. Again, I will go over like a little small combo at the end. Then we play 2 Angelwomon. So while you have 3 or fewer security, recovery plus 1. Again, we use her just in case situations. There are just sometimes you really need to just heal out. Next, we do play 2 Contorismon. Again, Contorismon I really do like. I think this deck needs it because up to 5 of your opponent's Digimon gets minus security attack 2 and until the opponent's next turn, and then on deletion get minus 1,000 DP to a Digimon. Really good. And now we're gonna go over the reason why this deck is so devastating. Mastemon. Mastemon's really good because you look at it. When Digivolving, trash one card from the top of both players' decks. Really helps against the yellow security deck. Play 1 purple or yellow Digimon level 4 or less from your trash without paying its memory costs. Like again, Gatomon, Petermon, this Pulsemon, Rush Agumon, and then Tinkermon. Just really good targets just to hit. Again, or grabbing another blocker. Just not bad. And then we do play Millenniummon. You don't know what Millenniummon does. Again, for the fact of the matter is being able to, on Digivolution, return one of your opponent's big Digimon to the bottom of their deck is really nice. But also, if this card with Digivolution sources is deleted, you may replay this from the graveyard. Being able to have a recurring unit is really nice. Next, we play 3 TKs because Broken Tamer is Broken Tamer. Not bad. Then we do have Kyrie because you might be wondering why are we playing this Kyrie paired with the yellow Kyrie? Because, again, if we have TK out, Mastemon just triggers. Mastemon's trigger lets us get the literally trigger this Kyrie's effect. So while it's Digivolving, we'll set ourselves down to 0 because even with TK, so when a card is removed from your security, you may suspend this Tamer to gain 1 memory. That's really good. And then we also have not 1, but 3 Binding Rays. Binding Ray is just really nice. It lets us trash the top 3 cards of our security stack, then gain 2 memory. Really nice. Can combo off really well to help Mastemon just stay on the board without passing our turn. Again, not terrible. So let's go over a combo or two, like what stacks we want to see. So let's do it. So first off, like optimally, let's just say any of these are in our trash and Lucemon's in our hand. You could also grab Lucemon with Mastemon. So again, let's say those are in our hands, in the security, anything like that. Ideally, what's a really good combo is having Kyrie and TK out. This plus, let's even just say we have Petermon. None of our rookies do anything. So again, a Petermon on board, we go into Angelwomon. Then we Digivolve into Mastemon. Mastemon's effect triggers. So let's just say we have a few security cards. This is later in the game. So Mastemon triggers, we would instantly go from 3 to 0. But because Mastemon triggers, we trash the top card. Then we trigger, we could play Petermon and get ourselves Tinkermon, which is really nice. But we rest Kyrie to keep it our turn because it would have pushed to their turn, but now we're back to our turn still. So now we built up. This is like a conservative turn. Then we could swing in with Mastemon and then drop out Lucemon to recover the top card of our deck. And then look at that. That's just really good. Now you gained 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks for your next turn. And then even if you're like still nervous that your opponent has a big dude coming down, you could literally afterwards just evolve into Millenniumon. This now prevents your opponent from going all out. If you're going for lethal, like what's nice is another combo play is we can grab Bushy Agumon and then play a Bushy Agumon from our hand after the Mastemon swings. So now you gain 3 live attacks that might have been what your opponent couldn't stop. So again, being able to do that is just really good. And next is, let's talk about it. We will grab Gatomon from the security, drop that, then we'll swing in, then we'll play our Pulsemon. Pulsemon brings us back to 1, and then we draw a card because we're at 3, and then basically you have the blocker on board, then you could do whatever you need to. Again, it's not bad. They're all well-rounded. There's so many good possibilities for this deck. I'm saying this right now. Keep an eye out on this deck. This deck's going to take metas by storm because, again, not many decks can respond with a Kyrie resting, keeping them at 0 where Mastemon was costing you way too much. And being able to recover your 1 cost is just too good. So, guys, if you like this video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!